everyone, welcome to my channel. Today we will study Code of Civil Procedure, Chapter 9, that is Appearance of Parties and Consequence of Non-Appearance. Order 9, Rule 1 states that parties to appear on the date fixed in summons for defendant to appear and answer. On the day fixed in the summons for the defendant to appear and answer, the parties shall be in attendance at the courthouse in person or by their representative or by their respective pleaders, and the suit shall then be heard unless the hearing is adjourned to a future day fixed by the court. So it is that this rule is making it mandatory for the parties, both the parties, to appear on the day fixed by the court for the appearance, and both the parties, that the plaintiff and defendant, is required to appear before the court at the prescribed date, at the date prescribed by the court for the appearance. Now Rule 2. Dismissal of suit where summons not served in consequence of plaintiff's failure to pay cost. Where on the day so fixed is found that the summons has not been served upon the defendant in consequence of the failure of the plaintiff to pay the court fee or postal charges, if any, chargeable for such service, or failure to present copies of the plaint as required by the Rule 9 of Order 7, the court may make an order that the suit be dismissed. So, what is saying that if the plaintiff, if the defendant is not appeared on the day fixed by the court, and if the defendant has not received the summon sent by the plaintiff due to non-payment of court fee. What is it saying? That where the day fixed by the court, okay, summon not served upon the defendant. If the summon has not been served on the defendant in consequences as a result of non-payment of court fee by the plaintiff, then or postal charges, non-payment of court fee or postal charges by the plaintiff, then what will be the consequence? The consequence will be that the plaint shall be dismissed, or the suit shall be dismissed by the court as a result of failure to pay court fee or postal charges. So the court will dismiss the suit, provided that no such order shall be made if, notwithstanding such failure, the defendant attends in person or by agent when he is allowed to appear by agent on the day fixed for him to appear and answer. But in case if the defendant, even though no summon has been served to him, if the defendant appear before the court, then what will be the case? Then such suit shall not be dismissed. So here the order means order to dismiss the suit. If the defendant appear before the court even though the plaintiff had failed to pay the court fee and the defendant does not get the summon, even also if the defendant comes before the court and appear before the court, then the suit will be heard accordingly and it shall not be dismissed. Now Rule 3. Where neither party appears, suit to be dismissed. Where neither party appears when the suit is called on for hearing, the court may make any order that the suit be dismissed. The Rule 3 says that The first rule 1 and rule 2 talks about, the rule 1 talks about both the parties should be appear before the court on the day fixed by the court. Now rule 2 says that if the plaintiff doesn't pay the court fee and fail to pay the court fee, then defendant and as a result the defendant cannot appear because no summon has been served to him, then it shall be, the suit shall be dismissed. But if the defendant, even though he has not received the summon, appear before the court, then the suit will be continued. But now section order 9 rule 3 states that if the both party, if the neither party doesn't appear before the court, then what will be the case? Then the court may make an order that the suit be dismissed. If the neither party, not the plaintiff, not the defendant, both of them, if the neither party doesn't appear before the court at the time fixed by the, or at the date fixed by the court, then the court may, it is not the obvious or it is not the mandatory for court to make such an order, but if the court desire, it may make an order that the suit be dismissed. And rule 4, plaintiff may bring fresh suit or court may restore suit to file. Where a suit is dismissed under rule 2 or rule 3, that is rule 2 and rule 3, the plaintiff may, subject to the law of limitation, bring a fresh suit, or he may apply for an order to set aside or set the dismissal aside, and if he satisfies the court that there was sufficient cause for such failure to refuse to in rule 2 or for his non-appearance, as the case may be, the court shall make an order setting aside the dismissal and shall appoint a day for proceeding with the suit. So what is saying that if any suit is dismissed under rule 2 and rule 3, what is that? Rule 2 is non-payment of court fee by the plaintiff, or rule 3 is neither party appears. So if the suit is being dismissed because of rule 2 and rule 3 or rule 3, the plaintiff may apply for order to set the dismissal aside. Here the set aside means withdraw, or set aside means if the plaintiff has any sufficient cause for such failure or non-appearance, then it may ask the court to dismiss the order or set aside the order of dismissal of suit and may proceed the suit as before if the court permits. So today we have just studied order 1 or order 9, rule 1, rule 2, rule 3 and rule 4. So that's it for today. Thanks for watching.